In the beginning, there was nothing but emptiness. No light, no sound. Then came a sudden explosion, the Big Bang. In that single moment, time, space, and matter were born. Gas and dust spread across the universe. They gathered to form the first stars, cosmic lamps that lit up the void. These stars not only shined, but also forged the elements that would one day create planets and life. From a swirl of dust, our Earth was born, a fiery, chaotic, molten sphere. Slowly, it cooled, forming mountains, oceans, and air. A long preparation began for the arrival of life. Deep within the ocean, chemical reactions sparked the first life. They were simple, yet extraordinary. Over billions of years, they evolved into plants, animals, and ultimately, towards humanity. After countless ages, one creature's brain awakened to a new gift: consciousness. They learned to light fire, to seek shelter in caves, to speak. These early humans would one day create civilization, history, and imagination. In the lonely void, where there was no light, no dark, suddenly, an explosion. In that Big Bang moment, time, space, and energy were born. A flash of particles held the promise of a universe. This was the first sound of existence. Year after year, billions of years, light and particles rushed onward. Galaxies, stars, and pathways of light formed in the vast cosmos. And somewhere in a distant corner, cosmic dust began to gather, to one day become Earth. Earth was once a fiery planet, boiling with lava wrapped in toxic gas. Slowly, the surface cooled. The first oceans formed, where water met the seeds of life. In the silent depths of the sea, where light danced in shadows, the first life emerged. Tiny, single-celled beings, existing only to exist. Thus began the strange journey of life. Year after year, age after age, those tiny lives evolved. Life moved from the sea onto land. Forests rose, creatures roamed, even mighty dinosaurs. And then, humans were born. Early humans didn't know fire. They shivered in caves, hunted only to survive. But in their eyes was a question: who am I? Where did I come from? Why do I live? That question gave birth to civilization. The discovery of fire was magical, light in darkness, warmth in cold. For the first time, humans began to change their world. Fire became more than heat. It became power, control. Language was born. Words found meaning. Humans began to tell stories, painting history on cave walls. They looked to the stars and imagined. Thus began culture, where the human heart found its voice. Humanity did not stop. They built homes, villages, and sowed the first seeds. Farming arrived, and society was born. Living together, seeking safety, obeying order, life took shape. With time, humans learned to dig the earth, control rivers. Cities rose, with walls, temples, and palaces. A gap formed between kings and people, but so did the knowledge of power and unity. They learned to melt metal, build weapons, invent the wheel. Technology pushed civilization forward, shrinking distances, speeding journeys. Humans became builders of their own destiny. In their hearts, humans discovered belief in gods, the sky, and fire. They built altars, sang prayers, and found meaning in the mysteries of the world. Belief united people, gave rise to art, rituals, and dreams beyond survival. And thus, from emptiness to awareness, from silence to stories, the human journey continues. Where fire first ignited, there humanity learned to resist. They built struggles for justice, rebellions for freedom. History remembers the revolutionaries who dared to light the darkness. Kings have come and gone through the ages, some built, some destroyed, some brought victory, some oppression. Behind them remain only dust and piles of bricks, silent memories. human civilization began to conquer science. Those who gazed at the moon eventually set foot there. Knowledge opened the doors to the universe, and humans realized how small and full of potential they are. Science gave light, but also brought new challenges. Technology arrived, yet with it came distance and loneliness. Among machines, humans search for themselves. Where is their heart? Where are their dreams? Standing in 2025, humanity looks back with fear, love, and wonder. How far we have come, how much we have lost. But the question remains, does moving forward truly mean progress? The earth has changed, rivers have dried, forests cut down, ice melted. Humans have built civilizations, but destroyed the fragile nature hidden in its lap. In the name of progress, a silent green has been lost. Today, humans have the world in the palm of their hands through technology. But within that grasp, relationships, connections, and the voice of the heart are fading. In the light of modernity, the inner light of humans seems to slowly fade. The meaning of life is changing today. Memories are now in the cloud, friendships exist beyond screens, love is expressed in digital emojis. We are moving forward, but toward what? The question remains unanswered. People of the past wanted light, they wanted peace. Today's people want speed and control. But history always reminds us, whoever wanted much, lost much. Perhaps now is the time to stop and look back. This earth created us, nurtured us. But are we taking responsibility? The year 2025 stands at a crossroads. Here, we either start a new story or fade away into the pages of forgotten history. Humans have created many things, walked on the moon, sent messages into the universe, yet they still don't fully understand themselves. The darkness within, the greed, the pride, these remain their greatest enemies. In every age, some people sought the light. They did not fight with weapons, but with hearts. They showed the way, but the responsibility to choose the path was ours. When we look back today, from the beginning of creation until now, this path was not easy. After every destruction came creation. After every darkness, new light shone. This earth has given birth to a marvelous story. That story has creation, love, struggle, dreams, and sorrow. We are all part of that story. You, me, everyone. The only question is, how will we end this story? Now is the time for new beginnings, new decisions. If we can love, understand, and accept, then this earth will become the most beautiful creation. After everything, the final pen lies in our hands. What have we learned over all these years? Reaching the peak of civilization, what have we gained? Technology, power, knowledge, yet we have lost something. The straightforward feelings of the heart. The world we live in today is made by us. Every decision, every action, silently piled up on this blue planet. We have become the reflection of the earth. So, what happens now? At the end of this endless history, where will we go? To a new horizon? Or lost again in darkness? The answer lies in every action we take. The door of possibilities is still open. If we choose the path of love, compassion, and justice, our future can still be bright. There is time if we begin today. This story is not over. It is just beginning. With every breath, every thought, we shape tomorrow. Our path, our voice, will write the next chapter of this world. Are you ready?